How
Oh,
are
just
you?
talk. I'm good. Just let me shortly check why.
You didn't hear me?
Mhm. No, it should work. Yeah, now I can hear you. So,
Okay, perfect. Me too.
all right. Yeah, nice to meet you.
The same. um, Toxic, it's a very good album. I love it.
Thank you.
The others also, the previous ones also. um, so this album is produced by Chris Arms. It's not your first collaboration with him, but not as producer.
As a producer, I think he was all. I don't think he was involved also in Apostasy and Vanitas. So it's the third time he
Mm.
he worked as a producer. Yeah.
Yeah, the fourth time, and also uh, some songs too. You
Um, it doesn't have like an influence on the songwriting, but we did a collaboration on the last record with him. Yeah, that's true. Like on Vanitas, there was a song like a duet with him. Yeah, that's true.
yes, and you also um, it's not a cover, but it's the same song for a lot of band. Only the
Uh,
instrumental. I don't.
you mean on the deluxe wooden
Yes,
box, right? Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Right. All right. All right. Um, it's no. We pitched. We wanted to. We thought it's really interesting to see what music can, how you perceive music
Mm,
without knowing the lyrics. It's the same for, I mean, we're a German singing band, so obviously, sometimes there are like language barriers to
yeah.
our lyrics. I mean, of course,
Mm,
you have Google Translate and so on, but you get the mood of a song. You
mm,
don't need to have the lyrics to get a certain feeling for that song. And we thought it's interesting to ask like seven friends and an old colleagues, which are always have been around the band over the
yes.
couple of years we're existing, um, how they perceive our music and what their thoughts are about, what topics could fit in
Mm,
that music. So we sent them just the instrumental music
yes.
and didn't say anything about it. No title, no topic, anything. And they could just feel free to write any lyrics and to sing whatever they liked on the song. And it was pretty interesting to see what
Yes.
they came up with. Yeah.
It was a good concept. Um,
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
so we come back to Tochik.
Yeah.
um, so um,
So
what can you
that
say?
was for Tochik. That is for Tochik for the box, which will
Mm,
come out. Yeah. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, uh, Lord of the Lost made the same concept, only
I
instrumental, and
yeah.
some bands also put lyrics they want.
Yeah, I think they did for one song, and then
Yes.
a couple of singers sung on one song, and they checked out what kind of lyrics and what they provide. But for us, it's always a different song. So it's seven
Mm,
songs with seven different singers, and they
okay.
come up with yeah,
Tetzel and I don't remember the others.
yeah. We have like Tetzel from Blood all for Metal. We have
Mm,
Eric Subway to Sally. We have Chris Lord of the Lost. We have Frank from Schattenmann. We have Chris, former Krankheit. That's we have Freki from Varg. And who do I may miss? Hopefully, I'm not gonna be. I don't know how many I had now, but yeah, that's
okay.
we have a lot. Yeah.
So it will be CD bonus.
Yes, it will be exclusive
Mm,
for the wooden box for the deluxe
yes.
version. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. It's a coffin. That's right. The wooden
What do you mean?
box. The wooden box.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a coffin.
And not a
No,
coffin. I think it's a box, but
just a box.
it, just a box. Yeah, just a wood box, including like a mirror and autograph cards, like exclusive ones.
Mm.
So yeah, and of course the seven songs of our friends. Yeah.
And about the album, uh, what is the inspiration for the lyrics and the music? Is it different from the previous ones or not?
I would say yes, it's different because an album is always just the recording of a moment.
Mm,
Obviously Vanitas was recorded in, well, I think 2019, and we
mm,
recorded Torchik in 2024. So obviously, in those 5 years, we experienced we have got more experience about a few things. We lived through certain situations, and it's not like a conceptual record. It's Yeah, it refers to different topics. For example,
mm,
you have social media on das Leben der anderen. You have like abusive consumption, for example, on any kind of drugs. In this example, alcohol in Stirb langsam. You have indoctrination of children and Kinder des Zorns. So there are many facets, many
yes,
topics
I
on
see.
that record. Yeah.
And about Ship Langsam, you also made a video.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes, yeah, we did.
yes. What can you say about that? It's the first pictures as pirates. Um,
Yeah. I mean, the lyrics are about, like I said, like abusive alcohol consumption,
mm,
and that habit, abusive habit comes within some consequences and price,
mm,
So um, alcohol is something that doesn't kill you very fast. It's something that comes in slowly, like. But nowadays everyone is like, oh, alcohol is not a drug. Oh, it's totally cool. Some people they're just boozing. They don't drink for taste or for pleasure. They just want to booze to be the fullest of all on that evening. Just a good party if you don't remember it. That could be the topic for many people. And fair enough, you can drink your alcohol, but always keep in mind it comes in with a price, with a consequence. And we're criticizing bands which used to have this kind of shanties going on, like you're the greatest if you're like drunk as hell,
mm, okay.
everyone needs to be drunk tonight, whatsoever. Fair enough, you can have that fun, totally fair, but you always neglecting that part of like alcohol is a drug and it's poison to your body. So, and often those bands come in like in pirate style, medieval style. So also the music, obviously it's not the typical Nachtblut song and sound at the beginning. It's more like, the shanty drinking song.
Mm,
We thought it's quite amusing to use that
yes.
and but have the total opposite message to that. Like, okay, you can drink, but you're gonna die slowly of it if you don't take care of yourself. Yeah.
Mm. A lot of things could be a drug, not only alcohol or
No, anything. I mean, for us, it comes in handy because
not
we're kind of based in metal music. So,
not
what do
only
metalheads usually
metal,
take?
not
Yeah,
only
they
metal,
drink beer.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Drink a lot of alcohol. I mean,
Mm,
maybe if I would be, or we would be in like a electronic scene or something, maybe then it would be more like cocaine, ecstasy. I don't know.
yes. Mm,
But so alcohol is more kind of a metaphor.
yes.
It's
Yes.
can use any drug. Gaming, even. You can use gaming. You can use social media. Everything can become addictive.
Mm.
And
When
it's
you
always the
abuse,
same.
when you abuse of something,
Exactly. Like it comes in with some price at the end. Yeah. Even
of
if you don't
course.
see it coming. Yeah.
Will you release some other video about the
Yes.
song? Uh,
Yes, before the release, there will be another video for Das Leben der anderen. Yeah, will be,
okay.
I think, out in kind of 1.5 weekish, so 17th of February. Yeah.
Is there some songs more difficult to compose or play than others?
Mm, I can just assume because main composers are a singer, Askerud. But yeah, I think it's like with everything in life. I mean, if I can speak for my part, sometimes a drum part is harder to write, yeah, harder to write than the other, you know. Sometimes it's too obvious. Okay, we just go for that. At some songs you're like, ah, okay, yeah, that could work, but it's not like, you know, not really satisfying at that point. So you have to try many times to get maybe the result you want to. I think it's the same for songs. But what I have to say is that the songwriting always came in naturally. So we don't like have a strategic plan for songwriting. Like, okay, now we're gonna have a song that sounds like pirate style. Now we're gonna have a song that's
Mm,
kind of Western influenced. Now we have like a ballad. Now we have like a song which is kind of black metalish, you know. So I think that makes it easier for songwriting because it's a natural process. Yeah.
okay. And some songs are more personal than others or global, or it's global meaning.
Sure, like some are more personal. I mean, if you have like personal references to a topic,
Mm,
I don't know, maybe you lost a beloved one. Maybe you know a friend who's being abusive with
yes.
or addictive to certain things. You have another personal reference to that song. But of course, there are also like more global songs like Kinder songs like Children of Hatred, you know, where it's about indoctrination
Mm,
of children. Uh, Luckily, no one of us has like a personal connection to that, but we thought it's a topic which should be, you know, should be talked about.
yes, I see. Uh, will you make a tour? I think there is some dates.
Yeah, we're gonna be on tour from 21st of February till the 15th of March. Playing shows in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Yeah, and then
Yes.
we're gonna heading into the festival summer, and everything after that I can't spoil at the moment, so it's still under closure. So, but there will be news at some point. Yeah, there will be more touring this year coming.
And maybe in France.
I can't promise, and I can't tell.
I remember I saw you in Paris with Lord of the Lost, if I
Mhm.
remember, in
Yeah.
the boat. It
Ah
was
yeah,
in
le Petit Bas.
Le
Yeah.
Petit Bain, yes. Do you have some souvenirs about that date?
Um. I think I remember that the boat was like really moving.
Yes.
So when everyone started to jump, it moved even more. And for me, kind of funny story because at some point I'm standing up on the drums and
Mm,
hitting a cymbal, and I didn't realize at that moment the boat was going in one
yes.
direction, and I nearly fell over the whole drum set. Yeah, that was something. I mean, it was great energy, but sometimes it made it a bit difficult for them having a moving boat under you, you know, like even sometimes your hardware was like a bit moving around. So yeah, oh, kind of a funny experience. And yeah, well, hopefully we'll come back at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be Le Petit Bar, but yeah.
It's different. It's yes. And also, mm, What do you want to say to your fans about this album, the message, and
Um, I, I don't think there's like one message to send out
mm,
to the fans regarding that album. Like I said, there are so many topics on that record. I would just stay happy. If you're not happy, wish you all the strength to change your life so you
mm,
can become happy. Stay healthy and stay tuned.
okay. Uh, the visual part is very important for the band.
Mhm.
Makeup and the videos and so on. How do you prepare for the show? Something
Oh,
different for each tour, or it will be the same?
it's pretty much the same. It's like a ritual we
Mm,
have. Funny though, the song Torchik, it refers to that ritual, I would say. We put on music and a certain music. We have a certain playlist, and we're getting the makeup. We dress up, um, and the reference to Chick is we had a chat with some person with a guy who was not involved in the whole metal scene or gothic scene or
mm,
whatsoever, and he was like, "Why do you dress up like that? Why do you?" Put on makeup like you're a dead person. And we're like, look, it's like if you go to a wedding or to any kind of celebration, you dress up nicely, you're
mm,
gonna celebrate that moment. And it's the same for us. And in German, it's like a word game. Totschik means like someone is dead serious, beautiful, like
mm.
really outstanding, beautiful. And so it's pretty much the same for us, the ritual, we put on the makeup, we put on our stage costumes. So it's like celebrating the song, celebrating the evening with the audience. So,
And it's the same for the artwork. The dead girl is
hmm
with the makeup, and she's pretty, even she's dead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the same. She not dressed up, but like might put on makeup to
No,
to
no dress.
celebrate the. Yeah.
Yes, I read somewhere that only the dead have a makeup. So it's strange because a lot of people have makeup on daily or for special event. What do you think about that? We are not dead.
Mm, yeah, but I mean, if they feel like maybe for a special occasion, like I
Mm,
said, like to celebrate something, totally cool, totally fine. Or if they do it for themselves, if you're like cherishing yourself, if you celebrating yourself, why not? You don't have to be dead to put on makeup. So
yes,
no, I don't agree on that. Like you can put on makeup every
me too.
time you like and
The
how you
same.
feel. So
I
yeah.
disagree too. Thought it was funny. Um, um, I think I ask a lot of things. Do you have something else to add about the album?
Hmm. Just have a listen. Have a listen to the record. If you don't know Nachtblut yet, have a listen. Because it's always hard and I dislike to explain music because it's like with
Mm,
food. If I tell you something is salty, is it salty for you? I don't know. If I tell you it have heavy guitars, groovy drums, you put it up in your head somehow, but it can totally be different from what Nachtblut is. So have a listen, enjoy the music, and yeah, hopefully see you at some point live.
okay, so I hope to see you in France.
Yeah, let's cross fingers.
Yes. Uh, and also with Power Wolf, no? Uh, it was a few years ago. I'm not sure.
No, we
No,
never toured with Powerwolf.
no,
No.
no, it's not true. Okay,
Unfortunately not. Maybe at some point. I don't
maybe
know.
one day.
Maybe one day.
So, thank you very much for your answers.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Bye.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye.